Comment below if you've tried mulch dye and what you thought about it. Today we're going to be showing you our experience so far with Colorback Mulch Colorant. We ordered it online from Home Depot for around $55 for a gallon, which is supposed to cover 12,800 square feet. We bought ours in brown, but it also comes in red and black, so I will leave a link for this below. We moved to our house about a year ago, and last year we did nothing with the mulch, so it was definitely needing some sprucing up. It was very faded, and in some places it was even absent. We did buy about 20 bags of mulch that we've already used, but we estimated we would need about 40 more bags to finish up all the areas around the house. We hadn't even heard of mulch dye until recently, but after we had learned more about it, we decided it was worth experimenting with. So did it really work? And are we satisfied? Keep watching to find out. To use, you just mix 4 ounces of the colorant to 1 gallon of water. Prior to recording these videos, we did test out the dye around some trees with a sprayer that we already had because we wanted to see how accurate the sprayer would be before we got too close to the house. We found out that it wasn't nearly as precise as we needed because we were going to be spraying pretty close to the house, concrete, and then some other landscaping. So based on the reviews, we decided to buy this VIVOSUN 2-gallon sprayer from Amazon, which I'll also link below. The precision of this sprayer was so much more accurate, although there were still some places that we accidentally sprayed, which may have been more us than the sprayer itself. Overall though, we'd give this sprayer a 5 out of 5. And as a side note, we are not sponsored by Colorback or this sprayer.
You can see when we put the mulch dye down, I got a little bit on the siding right down here. We'll see how easy this cleans up with the pressure washer. So it looks like it comes right off. I got a little bit down there, but looks like I want to avoid that a little bit. But yeah, it comes right off.
Here are some pictures taken a couple of days after application and then 8 days later after we had had a pretty good rain. We only did one coat of dye, but we did go over individual areas again the same day we first sprayed because we noticed some patchiness here and there. It seems the patchiness was less due to the colorant itself and more due to how consistently we were spraying each area. The directions do say you can repeat the application if needed. Overall, we are pretty satisfied with this dye, although we don't know how long the color will last. The color is considerably better than it was before we sprayed when the mulch was very faded. One thing to note is that if anything disrupts the mulch and it ends up getting turned over, then of course the side that isn't dyed will be showing because the dye doesn't soak through all layers of the mulch. We estimate that at our house we will get about 2.5 full applications for all of our mulch per gallon when doing just one coat. And considering how much we would have spent on mulch, we have saved probably a few $100s. So even if it does fade, we have more than enough left in the bottle to go over all of our mulch again. We also are testing out how just one coat does, but it's possible a 2-coat application would make the color last even longer. So if we find that it fades quickly, we may try doing 2 coats at a time versus just one. As far as the patchiness goes, we still have some areas that could use more dye. However, most people probably won't even notice it, and you certainly wouldn't notice it from the street. Using this dye was also much less labor intensive than taking up the old mulch, hauling bags around the house, and then having to lay it all out. There will be a point where we will need to fully replace our mulch, but if it cuts down how often we have to do that, then this is completely worth it. So if you are only needing to freshen up the color of your mulch, it may be worth it for you to give this a try. We hope you have found this helpful. Comment below if you have tried out mulch dye yourself or if you have any questions. Thank you for watching.